welcome to Yoga with Jessy. Today we're going to do an introduction to yoga as per request. So we're just going to go through some of the poses that you'll often see in a lot of different yoga formats. So let's go ahead and get started and have some fun. The first pose, we're going to start by lying on your belly. Once you get there, just go ahead and relax for a minute. Just take a couple deep breaths in and exhale, let it out. Just trying to relax, checking in with your body, how you're feeling, and just being present on your mat. Try to let go of the day, focusing on what you're going to practice today, just focusing on what your body needs. And then slowly start to bring your right knee towards your hip, keeping the knee planted on the mat for half frog. This is a great hip opener, but it's not too extreme, so you should be able to feel it, but hopefully feel it without any pain. And then you can keep your arms down, or you can boost yourself up a little bit if you want a little low back stretch at the same time. Up to you. Breathing in and out. And just try to make this whole practice a meditating practice. So whenever you can close your eyes and just work on your breathing. Focus on that. Inhaling and exhaling out of the nose. Finding a nice steady pace of breath. Two more deep breaths here on the right side. Relaxing every other part of your body that you can, and just allowing the ground to hold you. And as you breathe out, go ahead and bring that leg down, meeting the left leg, and then switching sides. You're gonna bring the left knee towards the left hip, finding that half frog on the left side. And just deep breaths here. Again, just finding some relaxation. You don't have to have that leg at a 90-degree angle. It could be a little bit lower, just whatever you need, whatever your body needs. As long as you're feeling a stretch and an opening on your hip, then you're good. The beauty of yoga is that it is available for everyone. And so it's most important that you notice what your body needs that day. And it might be different every time. So just listen to your body first and what I say second. One more deep breath on this side. And exhale, let it go. Nice. And then you're slowly gonna start to come up. Bring the legs to meet each other if you can, if you don't have a dog somewhere back there. And come up to your hands and your knees. Hi, Mac. You gonna do yoga with us? And then when you're here, plant your hands. And we're gonna do a few rounds of cat-cow. You see this exercise quite often in yoga. Dropping the belly down, looking up a little bit, sending the tailbone up to the sky, push the floor away. For cow, and exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin to the chest for cat. And try to exaggerate the movement here. Inhale, sending the tailbone to the sky, bring the shoulder blades together, and exhale, rounding the spine, just really find some movement here. Continue on your own. Once you find the movement, just go with the breath. And again, make it a meditative movement here for you, for your practice. Keep going. 2 more rounds. This is warming up the body, and it's really warming up the spine, the core. So much benefit to this movement. Let's do one more. Inhale, looking up. And exhale, just rounding the spine, tucking chin to chest. Nice. Coming back to center, back to neutral, tabletop position. From here, bringing the right arm by the ear and the left, so the opposite leg is gonna go back, straight back behind you at about hip level. So you can check back, make sure you're not too high, not too low. And then inhale here. And as you exhale, you're gonna bring that elbow to the knee. This is called sunbird. Inhale, come back up. And again, once you have the dynamics of the pose, just start to focus on your meditative practice. Finding some rhythm. Don't worry about what it looks like so much as what it feels like. Last one. Warming up the core here. Come back to center and then let's switch sides, bringing that left arm by the ear. Right leg comes back behind you, check in. Engage that foot, making sure it's flexed. Inhale, reach. And exhale, knee to elbow. Keep moving at your own pace. Again, once you kind of figure out where you need to be, find your breath, find your rhythm. Keep moving back and forth and really engaging the core. It's another thing you always want to keep aware of, is always engaging the core, and that helps you protect your body through the poses. And then once you're done extending, bring your leg back, finding tabletop position one more time. Nice. And then tucking your toes, lifting the hips up to the sky. You're gonna find downward facing dog. Now this pose is a relaxing pose, and it can take some time to kind of feel comfortable with the pose, the flexibility and the pressure that it can put in certain parts of your body, like your wrists. So a few things you can do is you could always come to child's pose instead. So bringing your knees down, toes to touch, sinking the hips back. This is a great resting pose at any point during your practice. Otherwise, you can stay up here and then just focus on having the whole body balanced through the stretch, so that you can release some of the pressure on the wrists by pushing the floor away, bringing the shoulder blades together, engaging the core, and then you can bend the knees a lot to release some of that pressure as well. And that is absolutely okay and allowed. And that actually feels really good for the spine. So just work your way into it. Again, whatever you need today. Deep breaths here. And release, deep breath out. If at any point down dog, you really want to practice it, but it's feeling like too much, you can also come down to your forearms, releasing some of the tension, and then come back up to your hands. Nice. And then on the next breath, you're gonna lift the heels, bend the knees, and look forward towards your hands. And then just walk a few steps, finding forward fold right behind your hands here. So the upper body is nice and relaxed down. And the stretch is really in the back of your legs here. So just kind of sending the weight forward towards the toes. And try to relax your head and your neck as much as you can. This is another resting pose. As you're moving in between things, you come here and you exhale and just find a break. Kind of reset. On an inhale, come up halfway to a flat back. So place your hands on your shins, really tuck in the belly here. And just keep the spine neutral, keep the neck neutral. Finding a nice stretch in the back of the legs again. And on an exhale, forward fold one more time, let that go. And then slowly start to come up one vertebrae at a time. Coming up to a stand. Find mountain pose. Now this pose may not look like much, but bring your awareness to your feet and make sure that your balance is on all four corners of the feet. Make sure that your legs are engaged, almost like you're bringing the inner thighs towards each other energetically. Relax the shoulders, tucking the pelvis here, and you want to reach the crown of the head towards the sky energetically as well. Relax here, take a deep breath in, close your eyes, and exhale, let it go. Nice, and then opening your eyes here, we're gonna work on some focus, some balance. So as you're here, you're gonna shift your weight towards the left foot, bringing the right leg up to the sky. Just bend the knee, bring it up halfway. Hold it here. And then as you exhale, just kick the leg forward, hold it one more time, and then bring it down. Nice. We're gonna shift weight now towards the left leg and do the same. Bringing that left knee up towards the hip, hold it here, relax the shoulders, engage the core, and exhale, kick the leg forward, hold it here, and bring it down. On an inhale, you're gonna reach the arms up to the sky, palms to touch, and exhale, dive back down, hinging at the hips, sending the head down last, forward fold. Find your relaxing pose here. On an inhale, come up halfway again, and then exhale, forward fold. The goal is to reach the forehead towards the legs, the knees, the shins. That's always just a goal. And then on an inhale, come up halfway one more time, engage the core, flat spine. And on an exhale, forward fold. We're gonna come up one more time on an inhale, finding your mountain pose. Nice, and then find your focus, your drishti. Shifting the weight again to the left foot. I'm gonna try the same. Bend the knee, bring it up towards the hip. Now this time, if all of that feels good, hold on to the knee with both arms. Nice. And as you're here, maybe just hold on to it with the right hand this time, and then open up that leg off to the side. So opening up that hip. The knee still bent. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then bring your leg back down. Shake it and let that go. Nice. All right, shifting sides, bringing the left knee towards the hip. Hold on to that knee with both hands for a second here. Balancing, focusing, engaging the core. And then letting go of the right hand, holding on with the left. Open up that hip, that knee off to the side. Here we're just testing what it feels like to engage certain parts of our body to balance, and how much focus and breath we need in order for everything to work together and to stay upright. Bring it back to center, standing both feet down. Shake that out. Nice. Let's actually do one more of those while we're in the groove of things. Bringing the right leg, shifting the weight, bringing the right leg up to the sky here again, knee towards hip. If all of this is feeling good and you're feeling confident about this, you're gonna reach down and just hold on to the foot this time, the bottom of the foot, the sole of the foot. And then once you do that, see if you can stand upright. So not bending down to reach the foot, and if you can, just keep holding on to the knee. Just options here. Just having fun and playing around. And then if all of that still feels good, kick the leg forward. So you're gonna kick the foot towards your hand, and your hand is gonna help kind of keep everything together, give you some balance. Check with your back, check with your core. And then bend the knee again and bring that down, let that go. Whew, shake it off. Nice. How are you doing? How's the body doing? All right, let's shift sides. Come up with the left leg, knee towards hip. Take a deep breath in here. Check with the breath, make sure it's nice and slow and controlled. Reaching down for that foot. One more time. I like to interlace my fingers underneath the foot. Once you have it, then bring your back up straight. Engage the core. And if you can and if you like, keeping the foot forward, the leg up straight. Breathe nice and slow and steady here. If the breath starts to get choppy, then that means we're tensing up too much, so try to first focus on the breath and everything else will come together. Exhale, bring that knee towards chest and bring that foot down. Beautiful, nicely done. Inhale, reaching up to the sky, upward salute. And exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Let that go. Once you're here, on an inhale, you're gonna reach the right arm up to the sky, finding a little twist here, just a little opening. My left knee's a little bit bent so I can have more room to open up and send that hip back. And exhale, come to center, switching sides. Left arm comes up, finding a little twist. Hold it here, really reach up. And exhale, come down. Nice. On an inhale, come up halfway. And on an exhale, plant your hands. You're gonna send your feet back to downward facing dog. Deep breath in here. And a deep breath out. Close your eyes for a second and just notice how your body feels now in downward dog. After all of that stretching, is it feeling different? And in what way? Is it feeling more flexible, more relaxed? Is this pose actually feeling like a resting pose? Because that's what we want. It's a pose to give you a break in between things while you're still stretching. Nice. And then from here, you're gonna bring the left leg up to the sky on an inhale. And exhale, bring that foot in between the hands, finding a low lunge. So you're gonna bring that knee, that right knee down. And once we're here, open up with the left hand up to the sky, finding a twist one more time. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. While you're here with the right palm, you're pushing the floor away, or see if you can kind of test the balance here. Maybe get on your, just on your fingertips. Engage the core. And exhale, come back down. Nice. And then from here, you're gonna pivot that back foot, that's the right foot, back behind you, opening up to the length of the mat. So the left knee still facing the front of the mat, and the back foot is facing the back of the mat. And once you're here, one arm goes to the back, one arm goes forward. This is a variation of your warrior two. Just introducing some of the warrior poses while we're kneeling down. Just kind of showing us here the strength that it takes to kind of hold your arms up to the sky. And then the alignment a little bit about on the legs. You want that knee in line with the heel or behind it. You never want it forward. That's to protect that knee. And once we're here, send that knee back a little bit so that it's pointed more towards the pinky toe side edge and not the big toe. Take a deep breath in and relax down a little bit more. Try to relax the shoulders. Keep looking forward past your fingertips. On an exhale, you're gonna reach forward with that left hand and then sweep it up towards the sky, finding a reverse warrior. Again, you're just trying to keep the same leg position, and you're just finding a nice side body opening here, side body stretch. If you like, you can reach down to the ground and just open up a little bit more. But make sure that that knee on the front stays out towards the pinky side edge. Deep breath here. And on an exhale, come forward. You're gonna bring the left elbow towards the left knee. So the legs are still the same. Now you're just reaching up with the right arm. Deep breath here. Deep breath out. One more deep breath. And exhale, let it go. Very nice. Come up to center on an inhale. And on an exhale, you're gonna bring the right hand down to the mat. And straighten that left leg, finding a variation of a plank here, side plank. Now my left foot is pointing forward. I'm finding a nice big opening here on the side body. And if you want more, if you want to do some more core exercise, then you can bring the other leg up. Just stack the feet together, challenging the balance here, challenging the strength of the core. Try to stay upright and don't collapse. Deep breath here. And bring that knee back down. And then come forward towards the top of your mat. Plant both hands down and then push the floor away, finding downward facing dog one more time. Deep breath in. And an exhale, let it go. Inhale, reaching the right leg up to the sky. And then exhale, bring it in between the hands one more time. Finding that low lunge. Breathing here. Enjoy the stretch. On an inhale, reaching the right arm up to the sky. You're gonna find an opening here, a nice twist. Again, nice low breaths. Make the opening from the mid to upper back, right behind your heart, and try to keep your hips square as much as possible. Relax the neck. Breathe one more time. And then bring your palms down. You're going to pivot that back foot back behind you. Again, facing forward, finding that warrior two on the right side. Relax the shoulders. One arm in front of you, one arm behind you. If you want to kind of help those shoulders relax, if you're kind of like me where you keep a lot of tension on your shoulders, then flip the palms up to the sky. That kind of helps relax the arms down a little bit. Engage the core, relax here, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. One more of those. Nice. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it out. And then reaching forward with that right palm, bring it up to the sky, finding that reverse warrior on this side. Again, keep that front knee targeting to the outside edge of the foot. Feet are the same, legs are the same. We're just using the arms here to stretch out. Relax the shoulders one more time. And on an exhale, bring that right elbow towards the inside of the right knee. Opening up here. Finding a side angle. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Again, stretching up and stretching down equally. Don't force anything, just everything should be natural. Nice. And then bring the palm down. You're gonna shift the weight. You're gonna bring the left palm down to the front of the mat, finding a side plank here. My right foot is facing forward, and then my right hand is over the ear, my right arm. reaching nice and tall, finding a really nice side body stretch here, but also getting the core working. And again, if you want to play around with the balance, you can. You could do halfway, little side kick with the leg forward or back. Have fun with it. Looking up, engaging the core, stay upright, try not to collapse with the hips. Deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, bring that knee down. Nice, and then plant both hands down on the mat. Sending the hips back, feet together, finding downward facing dog here. One more time, deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Remember your options. You can go to child's pose. You can be on the forearms. One more breath in. And as you exhale, you're slowly gonna start coming forward to a high plank. Let's do that again. Inhale, come back to downward facing dog. Exhale, come forward to high plank. Do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale, come forward. Trying to keep everything in one line. And then as you're here, slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale, let it go. On the next inhale, bring your chest up and off the mat, bringing the shoulder blades towards each other. Keep the feet planted on the mat. The pelvis is planted on the mat. Finding a low cobra. Now try to relax the neck. You're stretching your spine, but you want a lot of the back muscles to help you. Don't overdo it with the neck. The arms are by the side body, nice and tight. But we don't use the arms too much, so you can test that out by lifting the hands off the mat. And exhale, forward fold, or bring it down. And just rest on the mat for a second. Let's try that one more time. Inhale, come up. Low cobra. And exhale, lower down. Last one. Inhale, come up. Engage the glutes, engage those shoulder blades. And exhale, come down. Nice. And then slowly bringing the palms underneath the forehead here. Just close your eyes, catching your breath. Exhale, let it go. On an inhale, come up to your forearms, finding a Sphinx pose. Now you're just up here. You could open up the arms a little bit more to reduce the intensity of the stretch. This doesn't look like much, but if you have any low back issues and this is hurting, you can stay down and just resting on the palms. Believe it or not, that is a back stretch. And if this is feeling like it's not enough, you can actually come up to your hands, stretching the low back even deeper. But make sure that you're listening to your body and that that feels okay. Again, avoiding pain. Discomfort is okay, but not pain. There's a difference. And it kind of takes time sometimes to know the difference. So it's okay. Just acknowledge what your body needs today and where it might be. And don't judge. Relaxing here. Running a quick scan of the body. How is it feeling now versus when it started class? What kind of signals did you get throughout your practice today? What kind of mental blockages perhaps showed up in your practice? And just acknowledge those. Maybe there's something there to explore. There are a lot of things that we learn in our yoga mat through our practice, that show up through our practice, that could be so useful in our daily lives. For example, the breathing when it starts to get fast, when things are difficult. funny enough, you just slow down the breath and you slow yourself down a little bit. It's amazing how much that helps. So see if you could apply that to your day today. Where can you slow down, take a breath, and take a step back? And just listen. Beautiful. And on an exhale, come down to the mat here. Windshield wiper the feet side to side a couple times to neutralize the spine. Take a big inhale, nice and slow. And exhale it out as long as you can. Make it super slow. Do that one more time. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3.5, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Lower your legs down. And then just like a pancake, go ahead and flip over, facing the top of your mat. Still lying on your back here, finding your final resting pose. If you need any quick adjustments, I do. Just bring your knees towards your chest, again neutralizing the spine. Deep breath in. And then as you exhale, bring the feet down and open them up towards the edges of the mat, bringing your palms by your side here for Shavasana. We do yoga so that we can learn to be still. So just enjoy this moment for you. Take a deep breath in one more time. And as you exhale, sigh it out. If there's something that's still on your mind that is bothering you, is not serving you, let it go on this next breath. Ready? Inhale. Exhale, let it out. Very nice. Take 5 slow breaths on your own. I'm still here with you, I promise. Closing your eyes. On this next breath, start to intensify the breath. Make it a little louder. Start to wiggle your fingertips and your toes. Slowly rolling off to one side into a fetal position. And as you get there, keep your eyes closed. Just slowly lift yourself up one vertebrae at a time into a seated position, whatever's comfortable for you. I like to sit cross-legged, but you don't have to. Relax the shoulders, keep your eyes closed. Palms are on top of the legs, ready to receive that energy that you just brought into your practice. All that positivity that you just brought in, bring that energy back into you. Deep breath in, exhale, sigh it out one more time. Hands to prayer, to your third eye center, your forehead, your seat of intention. Yogis, thank yourselves for making this time for you to grow in your practice, to learn more about yoga, and most importantly, to find some peace in your life. It has been a pleasure to guide you through your practice today. Namaste. Thank you so much, yogis, for joining me today. I hope you loved this introduction to yoga class. If you want more of these classes, please feel free to comment and let me know, or if you have any other requests, I am happy to put those on the list and make those happen for you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. This is Yoga with Jessy, and stay tuned for more. Goodbye for now.